And now, Dave, I'm going to kind of give you the floor here because we wanted to talk Knives Out. And I had a ticket for Friday night, earlier screening, and they didn't download the movie onto the projector, which not not great. It's not what you want when you go to see a movie, Dave. It turns out you need to have the movie downloaded onto the projector to watch it. So
Who would have thought?
yeah, didn't get to see it, but you
Yeah,
said you did see it. Tell me your
I did.
thoughts.
Yeah. Sold out theater. As you can imagine, they did those advanced screenings Friday and Saturday night in like, I think it was 800 or 900 theaters across the country. So a lot of people got to see it a few days early. I believe it's opening Wednesday wide, the early Thanksgiving window. So everyone's going to see it shortly. But that's, yeah, we were excited to seize the opportunity given there's a lot of stuff coming in the pipe. And yeah, Knives Out, the new movie from Rian Johnson, his first since Star Wars The Last Jedi, which we do not need to litigate here, but our thoughts are
It's a
around,
good movie.
and everyone else's thoughts are also around. Yeah, and yeah, this movie debuted at TIFF and to a rapturous acclaim, and I think that really got the hype going because we knew that this was some kind of murder mystery premise inspired by Agatha Christie with a stacked cast.
Yep.
And then people saw the movie and they're like, that is all correct and it's all amazing. And I've seen the movie and I do agree. Not going to spoil anything right now. Pat will be chiming in next week when he gets to see it. Again, we're very annoyed.
And I'm seeing it. Unlike Parasite, I'm seeing
it. Yeah, so I mean, that cast, you look at the poster, and I'll just go through the premise along with that. Plummer, the GOAT himself, plays this wealthy, famous author, publishing baron guy. And his death is the central mystery of the movie. Everyone's gathered in the same location by the investigators, and they want to determine how he died. Classic murder mystery setup. And Daniel Craig is a private investigator from the South, hired. Daniel Craig doing a hilarious Southern accent reminiscent of Logan Lucky. He's awesome in it. Lakeith Stanfield's the lead police officer. And then Plummer, his three children his two kids are Jamie Lee Curtis, whose husband is Don Johnson. And then their son is Chris Evans, who plays like the black sheep of the family. Plummer's other son is Michael Shannon, who has a young son who is kind of a right-wing Jacob Wool, like dipshit type. And then Toni Collette plays Plummer's daughter-in-law, who her partner's no longer there. And then Anda Artemis plays Plummer's live-in nurse. Again, he's a very old man. And then Edie Patterson plays the housekeeper for this nice, lavish estate in the Boston area. They did shoot this in Boston, and it's a really cool house, lots of nifty things, and it's again an awesome setting for this kind of premise. And as you can imagine, this cast is all A-list, all hitters, and they're all great. And I mean, the thing that's so impressive about this movie is, yeah, I mean, having the cast is easy to point to, but the editing in this movie is so precise, especially once they start telling the story, where Lakeith and Craig are, just getting everyone's backstory about the night Plummer dies, and the way they cut from character to character, Don Johnson to Curtis to Shannon, whoever, to Colette, and they're just getting the alibi, and like the information is being told to the audience in a nonstop fashion, but we're actually changing who's delivering that to us, and the pace never stops because they just switch it, and like the flow of everything is so precise. It's awesome. I think this script is just incredibly impressive, super tight, and I think it's definitely best original screenplay worthy, and I think that's a very, very good chance of happening. Rian Johnson, of course, liked for his writing, known that for a long time, ever since Brick, but this is really impressive, and again, this is not based off an Agatha Christie work. This is completely original and probably one of the best original murder mysteries in many, many years. And I was also surprised at how forthcoming information is to the audience about the events that take place, and the way things are told to the audience. It's a much faster method than I anticipated, and it's leaves so much more movie runtime. I'm like, wait a minute, we know this already, and there's like an hour and 15 left. Holy shit! And I love the way it ends. I think it's just has an amazing energy that really doesn't stop the whole time. So it's Knives Out is living up to the hype. So please see this movie.
I'm definitely gonna see it, man. I was so bummed when the person came in and told me, but I got 2 free tickets to use, so which is always like a nice little I don't know, bonus, I guess. And I definitely
Hmm.
will see it. But man, I'm bummed. This cast and the poster is so awesome too, and they gave it out. And I've just been like, I just had like have it sitting on like a chair in my home. I just keep looking at it like it's like taunting me. So I gotta see it. Can't wait.